People welcome back to Politics Watch. This is Sir P. Now, today I'm going to talk about a major seizure that happened down there in St. Mary, actually. The police handed over 7,000 pounds of weed, valued at about 36 million Jamaican dollars, right? And they handed over the weed in Boscobel on Friday. Now, notice I said handed over, because if them tell us a 7,000 pound them fine, then the real amount is probably about 14,000 pound. And then who forget what get what, and who divide up get what, and then this is just the remainder. Of course, it could be they found everything and they handed over everything, but unfortunately, most Jamaicans, such as myself, has lost faith in the police force. So when them tell us something like this, we just can't accept that they turned down the opportunity to make a couple easy million by stashing off a couple £1,000, right? But the reason I'm doing this video is because just a couple days ago I did a video on the fact that Jamaica was ranked top 23 in the world for drugs trafficking, and me and my subscribers were talking about the fact that it's really weed Jamaica export, and if it's weed Jamaica is exporting, should we be lumped into the same category as countries that are exporting coca or the white powder, right? But this is what I want to know. If we're still celebrating these huge big busts of weed and acting like, oh well, we've made a huge discovery and society is now a better place because 7,000 pounds of weed come off of the streets, even though it's going to be exported. What I want to know is, what is the attitude towards the many legal weed companies that are being formed in Jamaica? Because a lot of foreigners, when I say foreigners, I mean non-Jamaicans, people who have nothing to do with Jamaica, are flying into Jamaica to now exploit the recently changed laws on weed. Enough people have set up their own legal distribution centers, and they must start grow it, right? And they're going to sell it and export it and get rich off it, right? So what I want to know is, what exactly is the government's attitude towards weed in 2019? Because this is not like back in the day when they would find a big weed field and then they'd burn it down and say, yeah, the world's a better place. Now that it is getting legalized, we're seeing all kind of people flying, right? And these people are going to get rich off weed, and as usual, Jamaicans are going to be left behind, right? Now, I hear people crying that Rastaman and people who have said weed for a long time ago are not getting their own cut. Listen, if you want to sit down and make foreigners come get rich off of something where you fight for how long, that's your business, right? As Jamaicans, we have this attitude of sit down on veranda and complain, right? You can't stand by idly. If you're in the weed business, you can't stand by idly and watch man come from all corners of the world come and Jamaica come rich off of weed, right? And you who've been doing it for a while can barely send your pit name go a spool, right? You need to stand up and get your voice heard and make the government know, say, listen, we need some kind of first priority on this weed, right? So don't just sit down for your veranda and complain. Talk up, right? We need to change that attitude. But the government needs to be clear about weed in 2019. Because this is no longer cause for celebration. Because first of all, what is going to happen to this 7,000 pounds of weed? Are they going to burn it? Or are they going to confiscate it and then give it to them friend them, for them friend them sell it back through their legal means? See where I'm coming from? Because remember, this is illegal drugs, so you can't claim nothing. You can't go down a station and go say, officer, I want back my weed. You can't say that. So now that they've confiscated 7,000 pounds of weed, what's going to happen to it? Right? Then probably take it, give it to them foreigner friend who have legal dispensary out here, right? Make them sell it and then take all of the profits. That's not impossible. This is Jamaica. Welcome to Jamrock. Right? So all weed man in Jamaica, Listen, we need to stand up and get in the voice heard. Right? Make the government know say if certain man come reach out for weed, we have to reach out for weed too. This whole heap of hide and send, it not gonna work because them are gonna take away your weed and give it to them friend them, make them friend them sell it, they can't do nothing about it. Right? So you have to stand up for what is yours. Right? It's either nobody now profit from weed or everybody will profit from weed. But this friend and company thing and allowing all kind of foreigners. A matter of fact, let me give you a story. The last time I went to, well, let me not go into too much details, but basically I was somewhere having a meal and somebody came in and they had a shirt on and I realized the shirt mentioned, just the logo and the name alone tell me that they were talking about weed. So I asked the person, it was a white man by the way, he came from, I'm going to show you how far people come from to profit out of Jamaica. What's the name of that country? Hungary. Right? He was a Hungarian. Right? I was going to say Hungary. But yes, he's from Hungary. Right? And he's telling me that basically he has a business set up down here. Right? And he's telling me that he's planning to export to here and how he wants to do this and he wants to do that. And I was like, wow, people are coming all the way from Hungary. Right? A lot of Jamaicans probably can't even show you Hungary on a map. Right? So, as I say, local man them, you need to either defend what is yours or sit down and watch other people get rich off it and then ball as usual, because that is usually what we do as Jamaicans. Right? But anyway, just wanted to give you an update because I just find it funny that a couple days after Jamaica was on the list for top 23 biggest drug traffickers, we had this bust, right? But so people jump in the comment section and let me know what going on. Is there anybody on this channel who is in the weed business, who is looking to do the legal weed business in Jamaica? Let me know what's going, right? Patreon squad, big up on yourself. This is Sir P. Bless up.